Hi, this is Nicholas Bell with IONCINEMA, here to review Little Fish, the fourth film directed by Hartigan, which is being released courtesy of IFC Films, February 5th, 2021. It was, of course, selected for the 2020 Tribeca Film Festival, which was cancelled due to the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic, which is, of course, ironic considering the subject matter of Little Fish. In short, Olivia Cooke plays a young woman named Emma, who's a vet tech come veterinarian, and her romance with Jude, played by Jack O'Connell, who is a photographer slash previously a traveling musician with his friend Ben, played by Raúl Castillo, and Ben's girlfriend Samantha, played by the French singer and actress Soko. Of course, right as their romance is starting to get off the ground, there is a global pandemic happening. There's a memory loss virus called NIA, neuroinflammatory affliction, and ostensibly it causes people to lose their memories, much like, of course, Alzheimer's, but either rapidly or slowly. And they're starting to grapple with that because their friend Ben is the first one in their intimate circle that's taken by it quite rapidly, and then Jude starts to exhibit symptoms as well, leading Emma to kind of panic and enroll him in a clinical trial wherein there's a new procedure that might work, involving a very long needle shoved through the soft palate of someone's mouth to hit a nerve center in the back of the brain, which has shown great promise. And there are various scenarios that heighten the pandemic scenario in the narrative that I think on such a small scale it's a very potent film, probably even more so because it's coming out now a year after we've kind of experienced a similar situation in reality, and of course Hartigan couldn't have known just how prescient this would be over a year after he filmed it in March of 2019. Very impressive work from Jack O'Connell and Olivia Cooke. Strangely very similar to a similar relationship film Olivia Cooke is currently in called Sound of Metal opposite Riz Ahmed, where their boyfriend, a couple where he starts losing his hearing and does so completely, which drives them apart because he's a drummer in a band that they have together. As far as small-scale pandemic films goes, of course, there are very similar comparisons to David Mackenzie's, in my opinion, excellent 2011 film Perfect Sense, where Ewan McGregor and Ava Green have a romance going on while a pandemic is taking away everybody's senses kind of one by one, sometimes all at the same time. Overall, I think this really gets down to a fantastic script. It was written by Mattson, Tomlin, who's also written Project Power recently in the upcoming The Batman film, based on a short story. And everything about it feels like a special, intimate, melancholic, poignant experience. And of course, Cooke and O'Connell, the film's success owes a lot to them selling it as well and having some really fantastic chemistry. Of course, watching this now might seem overwhelming to some because based on some similarities, but to me this was a very exceptional film. It was a great treat to experience, especially coming off Hartigan's last film, which I was a big fan of, 2016's Morris from America with Craig Robinson and Carla Jury. If you haven't seen that film, or any of his previous work, including Luke and Bria on First Date, and This is Martin Bonner. I really can't say enough about how enjoyable I thought the experience of Little Fish was, not to be confused with the 2005 title starring Cate Blanchett as a heroin addict. Overall, I would give Little Fish 4 out of 5 stars. Thank you.
Hey, this is Eric from IONCINEMA.com. If you want to support us, subscribe below. For more reviews, interviews, film festival coverage from Sundance, Cannes, Toronto, you want to check out these guys on this side.